Hey everybody, James Jerome here, Walhalla, North Dakota. Show you my latest gadget here. Okay, this hooks up on a bracket. It hooks up on your handle. Most, I believe, 99% of tables are made like this with the handle. But anyway, all you do is put your bolt in here to the bottom. Then stick your bolt through your table, put your handle back on. There we go. Okay, 3/4 inch ratchet. Hold your handle, snug her up. Ooh. Don't be scared to tighten her up a little bit. Okay, then second part, this is the arm. You put this on, all you need is a bolt, and they're going to come with the lock nut. So you put your arm in your bracket, your bolt goes in the top hole because it's your pivot. Point of pivot. Put your nut on. Okay, you put your pin in the bottom hole. That'll lock it in place for you. Then all you need is a couple of 1/2 inch wrenches. Tighten this puppy up a little bit. You don't want to get this one too tight because your arm is going to pivot for you. Right there. Right there. Okay, we're looking good. Okay, what did that take? 2 minutes to put together, assemble? Not bad. Okay, and this hooks up to the top of the arm. Okay, you got to remember now that the top of the arm is for down pressure and hooks, and your bottom one is for your top roll exercises. Now don't get these two mixed up. Always make sure that when you do your top roll that your power bands are hooked up to the bottom bracket. Okay, I'll give you a little demonstration here. Okay, if you're only using one power band, you always put it in the middle. Get your strap straightened out here. Okay, now when you're doing your strap, you want to get your hand as close to the bottom bracket here as you can. See what I'm saying? Okay, then what I do is I grab on, and if you want to hook, this is the exercise that I do. If you notice, your strap is going to turn on the inside here, which reduces wear on your strap, and it gives you that actual feeling of somebody being across the table, you know, when you're throwing your hook. Okay? Just like that. You always want to remember, and you can move your elbow any place on the pad that you want to. You want to keep your elbow into your chest as close as you can. Then you can isolate any place during any move that you do on this table with this arm. You can isolate anytime, any place. Ugh. Okay, I'll get moving here. I usually take my touchpad right off. Only takes a second to do it. So there's one. Now I just come down, make sure I follow through, go all the way to the touch table. And remember what I said now, you can isolate any place during any move. You can stop and work out any place you want to. If you ain't got enough power to finish, well, here you go. This is what you want right here. You can isolate any time, any place. Okay, I'll get going on a couple more moves. Okay, this is going to come with 150 pounds of resistance bands. So all you do is hook that up, hook it up here, hook it up on top, hook it up on the bottom. If you need a little more juice, well, there it is. There's 150 pounds. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. Oh. There's 150 pounds right there of resistance bands. I'm going to back off a little bit here. A little too much juice for me. I'm just going with 100. Okay, now if you only use 2, then you put both of your resistance bands on the outside, so you have an even, steady pull all the time. Okay, there's 100 pounds there. Ooh. 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 Okay, you want to go with your hook. Practice your hook. Like I said, you can isolate any place, anytime. Okay, now I'll show you what to do for your top roll. Remember now, your power bands go on the bottom level. So you put them down on the bottom level. Make sure you do that first so you don't mess up. Okay, you take your pin, put your arm down, put your pin back in. Okay, this is what I do to work out on my top roll. And all you guys know, it's just like pouring a drink into your pocket. So this is what I do. And basically when you use your top roll, you're always in a losing position. So I just start out down here and I just pull them like this here. Oh, and that's so, of course you gotta hang on to your D-rings here. Make sure it doesn't slip. If you want to, you can even wrap it around your arm again, or your hand, I meant. And this is the move, this is the workout that I do for my top roll. Oh. Remember now, you can stop any place and isolate. See how much pressure there is there? It's simulating that somebody is across the table, pulling against me. Ooh. Ooh. Like I say, you can move your elbow any place that you want to. Okay, here's a couple more exercises that I do. Now, when your arm is standing straight up, don't forget to put your power bands on the top level here. Okay. Usually what I like to do is just come over here, grab onto my table, and just pull right to my chest. And just count. 1, 2, 3. Pull back. 1, 2, 3. Okay, left-handed, you do the same way. 1, 2, 3. So you just pull it right back to your chest. Make sure you're standing up straight. You can even go backwards. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. but there's tension always on the arm. You can see how my arm is shaking a little bit, so you always want, and you can isolate this move any place you want to. It's really good for, ooh, this is a pretty stiff workout here. Now remember, you guys, anybody can come up here and go, oh, that was easy, you know, but everybody knows that's not a workout, you know, and that's what this is for, is to simulate somebody else being across the table. And everybody knows that time on the table is the most important thing. And you can't find anybody, you can't find a partner, or you got to drive 20, 30 miles to your buddy's house to work out. Well, with this, you don't have to go any place. It's just like somebody always being there for you. Ooh. Okay, there's what? 3 or 4 exercises? I don't even know anymore. What I like to do is bring this right to the end, or pretty close to the end, a couple inches away from the end. And just come over here. Make sure you have your D rings in your hand now and holding on to them good. Pull her back a little bit. Ooh, just do some preacher curls. Ooh. Ooh. Remember now, you can stop any place or start any place. I'm really big on isolation, so you can always have that pressure on you all the time. The more you work out, the more you're going to find that it's going to work out all the tendons and all the muscles that you need to. Like I say, just like somebody being there for you all the time. And you left-handers, don't worry about it, because the arm pivots this way also. So if you want to work out left-handed, all you got to do is come over this side of the table. Okay, it's that easy to work out left-handed. There's nothing to it. Okay, there's about 4 or 5 exercises I showed you. There's some wrist curls right there. Like I say, you can start and stop and isolate any place you want to. Okay, them are some of the exercises I come up with. If you come up with more different exercises, you know, give us a jingle, put it on YouTube, whatever. Just be careful with everything. Make sure that everything is looking good, and follow through on all of your exercises. You know, don't go halfway through and quit. You know, follow through on every one of them and isolate and then follow through again. You know, so them are the exercises I come up with anyway. So, you know, give it to her, man. If you want to order this, you can call me directly at my house. Area code 701-549-2362. Or you can go to STB Customs. That's STB Customs, and order it there also. Okay, thanks a lot, man.